Good morning, YouTube. JT Serenity Farms prepping here. February 25th, 2021. So, let's talk Pedo Joe, Alzheimer and dementia, and 90%er Pelosi demanding the nuclear codes. And we'll throw in the 25th Amendment. Okay, so, like most of you, I'm old enough to remember just a few months ago when the treasonous, corrupt, piece of crap Democrats were floating the 25th Amendment and thinking about using it against duly elected President Trump. It is and was perfectly clear at that time and now that duly elected President Trump is in control of all his faculties. Pelosi, on the other hand, when I can determine what she's actually trying to say, and she has some interesting body mechanics when she's trying to speak, like she's having a seizure or something. Okay, if anything, it could be used against her, in my opinion. She is obviously on the decline. But the Democrats knew that there was no possible way that the 25th Amendment was going to be used against duly elected President Trump. But then again, that's not why they brought it up. You know it. I know it. They were setting the stage for what we have seen for the last year. Pedo Joe, even while it's clear that he is a demented, twisted, evil sex harasser, he's got definite cognitive debilitation going on at a serious rate. They're obviously trying to cover it up. Basement Joe was clearly an attempt to not let him speak. Even when he has a teleprompter and notes, he screws it up. Every time he's allowed to speak on his own, he put his foot in his mouth. Which has changed, by the way, along with his earlobes, his eyes, his hairline. You know where I'm going with that. Okay, so, not coincidentally, within the last few days, Time magazine, yeah, they're still in existence, I didn't realize it either, came out with an article titled Early Onset Alzheimer and Dementia. At the same time, Pelosi is demanding that Pedo Joe give up the nuclear codes. No longer carrying a football, Joe. She says that there's just no reason for one singular person to be in control of those anymore. I don't know. Nancy's been around for what? Like 120 years? And at any point during any other president before duly elected Trump, do you ever remember Nancy making a statement that the nuclear codes shouldn't be with the president? I certainly don't. Because it didn't happen. Why is she saying it now? All right, let's remember 2019, 2018, Pedo Joe gets massive kickback bribery scheme through Ukraine. They control him. 2019-2020, China controls him. They both have lots of blackmail proof and evidence that they can use against him for any reason, depending on how desperate they can make Pedo Joe. Would they threaten to use something so devastating in Pedo Joe's mind, that's obviously a pun, that it would cause him to pull the trigger? I don't know. It's hard to say when you know that a person is not thinking even semi-coherently. So, Time comes out with an article on dementia. Joe clearly has some form of cognitive crashing going on. Nancy demands the nuclear codes, and I saw a report leaked that Pedo has been on meds for early onset dementia for a while now. I question the early part. Okay, I even question whether that's the real person there, as a lot of us are seeing. Is it all a damn movie? Is it a show? What's going on? But Democrats always use projection. We need to pay attention to this nuclear code situation going on, because there may likely be nothing more serious than nukes in the hands of traitors within our own political system who are owned by other countries who hate us. They could be blackmailed into using the nuclear codes against a country that are owners of these politicians want to start a war with. So America does it, and they achieve what they want without ever lifting a finger, just making a phone call. So, let me know what you think. This could be serious, very serious, deadly serious. Like, share, subscribe, comment, notification bell. But for now, JT, signing off.